And we're in Guildford today in Hawksview Street. So 170 and 170A. So that means we've got technically two properties, but I'm not sure how it looks like. It doesn't look like a standard duplex build to me because it's not side by side, especially with the banner photo. So it's pretty interesting, maybe a smaller, bigger property. So we can already see we've got 9 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, so wow, it's a lot. 6 car spots. So maybe I'm assuming the garage is 1 and then 2 outside, and something similar to the other. So the whole property is on 505 square meters. So this is that almost even that they're trying to do. They're probably doing one that's around 250. The other one's like 240-ish. So prime opportunity for developers. Okay, interesting. So
to complete and unlock. So that means it's
not complete. So look, this is good and bad news at the same time.
Yeah.
So near complete duplexes. Okay. The one residence offers 5 bedrooms, good, and another offers 4 bedrooms. So the subdivision was approved for both dwellings, each on its own separate title. So it kind of started for both. Each residence includes 3 bathrooms and 3 dedicated parking spaces. So then a garage, I'm assuming.
Right.
So, or is it 3 cars all together with 2 and 1 in maybe?
Yeah.
So obviously we're close to Guildford. So, half an hour from the city, got all that stuff. It's open plan living. Anything else stands out to you other than the near complete duplex?
Well, that's kind of worrying. So this is obviously not a ready to move in house.
It's not OC.
It's not certified.
So you're not getting into get the renters in. You can't live in it yourself. So in terms of what documentation they do have, we would really want to see, have they just messed up on a plan, or has the developer run out of money? Are they just tired of this project? Is council not allowing it through? We definitely need to do some research. But if it's going through to auction, how much time do we have to do all of this? And to go to council, you need to see if they're going through CDC or not. Who is their builder before? We need to have a chat with them. So there's quite
a bit of back and forth, and these are the questions you definitely need to ask Carlos at McGrath. They're the ones that are actually advertising this one.
So they're marketing the property. So if you're interested in going through this, it's actually a project. Hit them up. In McGrath Stratfield. It's definitely an interesting, a future project for the next 6 months, because it's going to take you at least, 90 to 100 days just to figure out what's going on.
Just to get the certification.
And then, you have to hold it. So at least 6 months of just paying the mortgage on this. So, if I'm just saying on a duplex base level, let's say 1.1 and 1.2. So let's say 2.3 is the worst that these can be sold for, let's say. So, but to get this into a occupation certificate position, you may have to put in 200 to 300 on this anyway. So at best, let's say on a market that's going to perform well, you might get 1.45 to 1.5 on the bigger one at a huge rate, right? I'm giving you really inflated numbers.
The max,
and then the other one might be 1.25. So you're not going to have much profit to play around with. Especially because you're going to be paying, 6 months of mortgage, no renters. So it's a bit of a concern, but somebody who's got the right connections can probably get this done and get it over the finish line. So let's just get into the floor plan before we get any more into the nitty-gritty. So the driveway is pretty long for the first property, and it's a nice property. The only thing is I'm kind of worried why it's so close to fence level.
So is it like all the way to the fence, right? Both of the properties.
I would really have to see what the council in Guildford is allowing for, setbacks on the sides.
So definitely something to consider, like you're looking at this one.
That's something to consider. Look, sometimes the garage is fine, right? The garage you can take to the fence line, they're all fine. But the full residence, again, look, this is the middle wall, right, for the property. So that's okay, that's fine. This is that shared wall in between, so I'm not too concerned. Let's see how this walkway is. At least if it's 900, then we could be satisfied with this one at least. So let's get into the walkway. We've got the garage, so you got 1 garage, 2 outside. And then you're walking through, you've got the stairs straight away. A little bit of an entry here. You can put maybe a couple of seating just in front. People taking shoes off and things like that. And then we got some storage. We've got a little bit of a laundry. We've got a little bit of a toilet, bathroom. And then we've got a bedroom on the bottom. So it's not a full bedroom, obviously, because it's not too big, but at least one bed because you've got a robe in there. Maybe a queen bed to give you just enough space to walk around. In terms of the living, we've got a nice open space. That's pretty good.
Open plan.
So there should be a little shower here, from what I'm seeing. So it could be working out for them. In the bottom, so then we go up the stairs. We've got that master bedroom with the balcony, nicer, bigger. We've got the built-ins as well.
With an ensuite.
And then we got 1, 2. Oh, this one's pretty big as well. That's pretty big. It's a bit narrow, but
that one's actually
huge,
bigger than the
longer
master
room.
bedroom.
So interesting. They could have chosen to maybe do another ensuite for them.
I was just thinking that.
So there's enough space.
Potentially,
But so 2 toilets, 1 ensuite, 1 common. Then you got a living cupboard, so it's not bad.
No.
Now let's go into the next one. They're much smaller, we can already see. So this is that common wall between the 2 properties. So that's okay. Again, my main concern is that
property edge.
So are the neighbors not happy? Also a concern. So we want to see. But look, the councils are currently being flexible. They're working with developers. They want things to happen. They want new builds to go ahead. But I'm not sure what this situation is. Because if the developer is already through this process, let's say if it's 90% finished, 10% to go, if they've put in another 100,000, they could be at the 2.4 mark, selling all of it together.
Right.
So why are they losing 400,000? Are they already bust? Are they out? Or is it actually a build issue? So we really want to see. So we got in the bottom, we've got walk-in. You've got a little lounge room in the entryway there. So there's no bedroom in the bottom. We do have a bathroom with shower. That's good. So
and then open plan.
So if you were, let's say, concerned about this, maybe after moving in, if you've got someone coming in, that could be converted into a bedroom. Right?
Easy.
So a smaller living kitchen, but still functional. And then go upstairs, and we have, interesting. The master bedroom's kind of a unique layout.
Walk-in room.
So we've got a walk-in and then into the ensuite. So the ensuite's hidden.
Okay.
And then we've got a bigger bathroom. We've got in the common and then 2 kind of twin style bedrooms. So it's not huge by any means, so it's okay. But upstairs there's only 3 bedrooms, and the bottom you could convert if you wanted to, really. Longer driveway, so you could have much more cars than that, saying, but one in the garage. Interesting. So let's get into the photos. For sure, we've got that in a grander scale for both. So 70 and 170A, the residence.
So there is a video if you guys want to have a look at it.
And shout out to Carlos. So if we're looking at the front, we've got a garage here, nice entry, got pavers going on. So, and then there's a bit of grass area too. Another garage on this side, so it doesn't look that bad. The facade is mixed. You've got your brick and then a bit of the cladding going on. So I'm not dissatisfied by any means. It's modern.
I mean, from the outside, it's pretty nice.
And you've got more privacy compared to other duplexes where your driveways are very much shared. Where this one, you've got 2 separate distinct driveways for the property itself. 13.4 is not, small property by any means. So, at least if you've got almost 7 meters, that doesn't make it feel small.
No.
So it's not bad. If it was a completed project.
It's pretty decent. We just wish it was completed, but look, maybe this is something.
And this is, in the sense as an agent, this is what you have to, guide the buyers through, right? What is the potential of this property? If the builders were willing to let go of it for a bit lower, or if the auction seems like there's not much bidders, this is where the agent comes in handy to reach out to those potential buyers and see what they want to do with this property. Right? This is where they have to kind of really step in. And of course, I'm assuming Carlos is a great agent, So that's why he is able to take this, sale on so that he can guide the right buyer for this property. Right? Bedrooms are good, nice, carpeted. So
I think it's just securing that OC is probably, the first thing that people need to think about, or build it. Whoever investing in this property will need to think about.
It's okay. Fittings are okay as well. Nothing too fancy. Yeah. Got that fake fridge in there. But look, they haven't done much. They just didn't want to leave a hole there. But okay.
But it's gas cooktop, guys.
Yeah.
There you go. Good news.
Gas. Good news. So hopefully you've got gas connection.
Yeah.
On the property.
That's quite nice.
Maybe you do or don't have meters on there. That might be interesting. Maybe you do have water meters on there. So open.
I do like that layout. Like I like the way that backyard was looking, definitely. Yeah.
I don't like looking at water tanks. That's one of my pet peeves. I would much rather have them on the side.
I didn't even see that.
But because they have eaten up a lot of it with the garage sliders,
there's no space on the side. So
I don't like them open.
That look. Yeah.
Good sized bedrooms, nothing to complain about. I'll have to see the water tank every day. Don't like that. But again, that's the opportunity there. You could make a garden bed around it. You could have access to the tap for that, the water tank, and kind of create a vertical bed.
Since you are finishing the build, maybe there are many things that you can do.
Especially if you're going to move in it and live in it.
Correct. Well, this one doesn't have any water tank.
That's on this side.
Exactly, it's hiding.
Yeah. So you won't necessarily see it through the
not from one
lounge
angle,
room, but from your kitchen. Definitely. But look, everything's quite. If it was approved, you couldn't knock it back at all. Really, it's good. Low maintenance, looks like just these little bits and pieces here that you'd have to mow on a regular basis. Which might be annoying for a renter, but they have to do it. If it's for you, you might think of having a maintenance company just come in every, 3 weeks. And just do both at the same time.
Well, I guess since you are buying the duplexes like mid-construction, I think
look, construction's really over. It's really figuring out why it's not OC. It's figuring that out. Like, you have to actually become a detective in this point and see why it's not happening. Is it a neighbour? Is it the council? And I don't know if it would have gone to this point if it was the council. If it's gone through CDC, well then what's holding up the CDC? So it's a lot of these questions that are left unanswered. So I guess you just have to bring it across
to the Cumberland City Council, go from there. But all the best to you guys.
But what do you think? Would you pay over $2 million for this project the way it is now?
No, I wouldn't, because I still have to spend so much money, on it alone. So I wouldn't go above the 1.5 mark.
I think if you can get the property above 1.9, I think the developers will be happy to let go of it. Yeah. Because they're probably not going to lose anything if they're at 1.9. They probably bought the property at $1 million. They probably put in about 700 all up. So, if you're giving them 1.9, they probably paid a lot of interest on that 1.7 that they had to borrow to develop this. So they're not out of pocket. They've paid the staff who were managing this. Everything's done. So at least 1.9 is their cost. They're not gonna, because they're not gonna get it through. So they'll walk away at 1.9, I reckon.
So you reckon 1.9?
1.9, obviously Carlos is going to play around with that final number, 194,
but mind you, you're going to have to be paying the mortgage for,
6 months,
6 months
to work it all out and get it OC ready.
So I guess all the best to the, bidders, all the best to Carlos. See how this goes,